All right. Hello there. What's your name?
Rusmini.
Rusmini? Okay, great. So we're gonna have a little counseling session. So we're gonna be talking about some of the things that concern you, and we're gonna be coloring as well, and we're gonna be drawing to see if we can problem solve through these challenges that you're having. Okay. So let's start with you telling me what's your favorite thing to do after school.
I like to practice my gymnastics.
Oh, you like gymnastics, huh? I like gymnastics too. When I was in sixth grade, I tried to do gymnastics, and it was very hard. So, why do you like gymnastics?
Because I learn a lot of things and I get flexible.
Do you have a favorite move in gymnastics?
Yeah, a high bridge.
A high bridge. Is that when you go back like that?
Yeah.
Ooh, you gotta be flexible. All right, so yeah, that's a good hobby to have. Something very fun to do, like after school, right? All right. So, how about this one? If you could be any animal, which one would you be and why?
I will like to be a dog because I want to know when my dog likes the food or when he doesn't and what he thinks about me.
Okay. So, being a dog will help you understand more the dog and know what they want and they think, and right? You have a favorite type of dog?
A Yorkie.
Oh, I love those too. Look, we have that in common. We like gymnastics and the Yorkie. Cool, right?
Yeah.
All right. So can you tell me about a time you felt really happy, sad, or mad?
I felt really happy when my mom and dad took me to a cruise.
Oh, wow. So we have so many things in common. I like cruises too. What did you do in that cruise?
I made a lot of friends and went to a daycare.
Ah, in the daycare. So what did you do for fun in that daycare?
We danced, painted, and made little bracelets.
Wow, that sounds like fun. Wish I could have been there myself. All right. So you're doing a great job so far. Thank you. Um, what do you do when you're feeling worried or scared? Do you know what worried or scared means?
Yeah.
All right. What does worried mean?
Worried means when you're thinking of a thing the wrong way.
Yes, when or in a bad way, right? Do you ever feel that way?
No.
You never feel worried about anything? What about scared? Do you ever get scared?
Yeah. I get scared of the dark, snakes, and spiders.
Repeat that again.
Dark, snakes, spiders.
Okay. So what do you do when you get scared of any of those animals?
I cover my ears and eyes, hug my mom and dad, or scream sometimes.
Wow. I like those strategies very much because we have something called coping skills, and you're doing a great job using those coping skills. Coping skills are positive things that we do that help you, deal with those difficult circumstances and emotions. So I love your strategies.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So, is there anything at school or at home that has been bothering you?
There's 3 boys that have a crush on me, and one gets too many F's, the other one is too annoying, and the other one, when I give him gummies at summertime, he says that I don't give him nothing.
Oh my goodness. So I have an idea, right?
Yeah?
So let's do a little bit of problem solving. So let's start by drawing. Can you draw? Are you a good drawer?
No.
What about faces? Are you good with drawing faces?
I think so.
Okay. So how do you feel when any of those, you said 3 boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel when any of those 3 boys bother you? Can you draw your emotion? How you feel? All right, let's give it a try. Drawing how you feel when any of those 3 boys bother you.
I'm gonna draw a angry face because I feel angry at them. How do you draw
An angry face?
the mouth of the angry face?
Well, it could be maybe a straight line.
Okay. I'm gonna draw that.
But it's your drawing. You're never wrong with how you draw.
I feel angry.
You feel angry at them? Is that how you look when you're angry?
No. I feel like this.
Oh, okay. So what do you do when any of those three boys bother you?
I tell my mom.
You tell your mom? All right. So how about we write it down so we won't forget. So let's write a couple of numbers from 1 to 5 and to see what do you do. So let's write number 1. All right. So you said what? You tell your mom about it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's write that.
Okay.
Can you write it?
I don't know how to spell towel.
Tell? Tell. Okay, great job. I tell my mom. Number 2. What have you done that has helped you with that situation? When any of those 3 boys bother you? Anything else that you've done in the past that helps you?
Ignoring them.
Oh, I love that. That's a great strategy. Let's write that. So it's I, G, N, or O, R, E. Ignore. Great. So great job. You know, you're doing a great job. Writing it, spelling it, drawing. You're doing a great job so far.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. All right.
Here, ignoring.
All right. Let's write number 3. And I'm going to leave you completely on your own because I'm not supposed to give you the answer, to see if you can think of another way that situation can be handled. Wow, I love that strategy. Can you read what that says there?
Telling the teacher.
Telling the teacher. Amazing. Yes. I love all the problem-solving solutions you have come up with. So when any of those 3 boys, right? So let's read what we have so far. Any of those 3 boys bother you, you tell your mom and you ignore them and you tell the teacher about them. Okay, great. I love those strategies, right?
Thank you.
So would you be able to draw how do you feel after doing any of those solutions? Would you be able to draw how you feel after doing any of those, and does it help you with the situation?
Yes.
All right, so draw how you feel when you, it could be on the same paper if you like, or in that paper.
Okay.
How do you feel when you do any of those problem solving strategies? Oh, so what kind of emotion is that?
A happy.
A happy face? Okay, great. So, speaking with your mom, I was informed that she's concerned that sometimes you may get bullied by a friend of yours. So, what does your friend do?
My friend tells me things that I don't want to do, or look like, or do.
So, she doesn't like certain things that you do? Like what?
Like when I sit with another person, she gets mad.
Oh, okay. So, when you sit with another, because she wants you to sit with her. Okay. What else has she done that has not been good for you?
Like saying to cut my hair.
Oh, okay, okay. What do you tell her?
I tell her I don't want to cut my hair because it's mine.
Oh, okay, okay. So some of the things that you don't like is when she tells you to you can't sit with somebody else, right? Or that you can't cut, or that you should cut your hair, but you tell her that is your hair. Okay, so you're doing a great job with assertiveness communication. So you're being very assertive with those three boys, right? When they bother you, and even your friend, right? So let's do a little scenario, right? Let's say a random girl you don't know. From what grade are you in?
First, and I'm going to second.
First, and you're going to second. Let's say a girl that you don't know, a third grader, says, Rusmini, you're ugly. So, in a situation like that, right? Maybe one time that happens is not called bullying, right? But if she tells you for many days, Rusmini, you're ugly, so would you say that's bullying?
Yes.
What is bullying to you?
Bullying means when somebody is bothering you or talking about you.
Right. So there's many types of bullying, right? When somebody says really mean things to you, or starts saying rumors about you, or hits you, or starts putting bad information about you on social media, right? So with this little scenario that I have come up with, right? This girl you don't know, she says, Rusmini, you're ugly for many days, right? And many times she says it. So with the problem solving that we've done, right? What would you do?
I'll say you're ugly too back.
Okay. Well, I would disagree with that, because you came up with some really great solutions right here when you talked about those three boys bothering you, right? So can you tell me again what you wrote here?
Tell my mom, ignoring them, and telling the teacher.
Okay, great. So with that scenario that I gave you, you can apply these same three strategies to this new scenario that we talked about. So when you say that back, right? When you say you're ugly back, you're kind of hurting that person, right? And you could get in trouble because she can report you, and you can get in trouble, and you'll be hurting that other girl's feeling, right? So to deal with bullying, whether this is that girl or anybody else, you can do any of these strategies. So how about you draw, like, how do you feel when you get bullied? Like how what's the emotion called?
Sadness.
Yes. So how would you be able to draw me a sad face?
Yes.
All right. Exactly. So in that scenario that we talked about, if you say to the other little girl that she's ugly too, what do you think she's gonna feel? What's her emotions gonna be like?
sad.
Alright. Like this one, right? Okay. So what would be better instead?
Telling the teacher or the principal,
Right?
telling my mom,
Mm-hmm.
or ignoring.
Great. Great. Those are great strategies. I love that. That much better than saying you're ugly back, right? So yeah, great job.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. All right. So yes, great job. So what helps you feel better when you're upset? So let's say, with using the same scenario, right?
Hmm?
That girl you don't know, right? She's random. She's older than you, third grader. She says, "Rusmini, you're ugly," right? What would help you feel better after that? After hearing that from somebody?
Telling my mom,
Yes. Okay.
or telling the teacher that she's in, or mine.
Okay.
Ignoring her and then telling the principal or her mom.
Okay. Those are great strategies. And what would be your favorite one from that list?
Telling her mom.
Telling her mom. Okay. I would recommend telling the teacher first.
Okay.
Would you like to draw? How would it look like you telling the teacher? Would you be able to draw something like that?
I'm a bad drawer.
Okay. How about we make a new list? Because you gave me different strategies, right? It sounds like that list grew. Would you be able to write down what these new strategies are? You can write them here or here. Because it sounds like the list grew and you came up with different ideas of things that help you feel better. So if you don't feel comfortable with drawing, can you write them? That way you can remember what we discussed. Alright, so you want to make another list?
No, I want to write it in this one.
Okay, so let's make a new list, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So right now the list is what helps you feel better when you're sad. When that girl says something mean to you. So what helps you feel better? So you feel more comfortable writing it?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, can you read what that says?
Telling the teacher or the principal.
Okay, great job. Great job. I like those strategies.
Thank you.
So remember, you're gonna have many days where you're gonna feel upset. Not just because this girl said something mean, but sometimes we get a bad grade. There's many different reasons why we can get upset. Maybe we didn't wake up in a good mood. Maybe we didn't get the candy we wanted, or maybe we didn't get to sit next to our friend that we wanted. So there's many reasons to get upset, right? But it's important to remember good strategies that help you feel better. So those you can do when the girl says mean things to you, right? But when you're feeling upset, it's important to be with your mom, your dad, do fun activities, right? Like, what do you like doing for fun?
Doing gymnastics,
Gymnastics, what else?
riding my bicycle,
Mm-hmm.
and riding my motorcycle.
Great. So even though these strategies work when somebody's bullying you, when you're upset and you're feeling that emotion of sadness, you have to do fun things, to bring your mood back up. But you did very well. You're doing very well. I love your drawings. I love the way you write your emotions, you express your emotions. You're a really great problem solver. I love that. Um, so who do you talk to when something is hard?
My mom.
Okay, and how does mom help you with that?
Teaching me the question and helping me with it.
Okay, so she helps you when things are tough by helping you with a question. And it sounds like she helps you problem solve too, right? Like she gives you some ideas when you don't know what to do, right? So she's a great person to talk to when things are hard, right? Okay, great. So we're just about done, right? So I have two last questions for you, okay? And we're gonna be done for today. All right. What did you like talking about today?
About my feelings and what do I like to do and what's my favorite sport, I think.
Yeah, I liked hearing about your favorite sports, which is gymnastics. So I also liked that you spoke about your feelings, and it sounded like you were very honest with them, and you understand a lot of different emotions, right? Like worried and scared and sad and mad. So you know a lot about emotions at your age. So I'm very impressed. All right. Was there anything that felt helpful with what we did today?
Yes.
Okay. What do you feel or think that was helpful with our session?
Drawing my emotions and doing the things that I would do.
Yes. I agree that talking about your emotions is very helpful, and I really liked our strategies and problem solvings for when you're getting bullied or somebody's bothering you. So I really like that aspect of this session.
Thank you.
And when you talk about your emotions, you feel better, right? All right. So Rusmini, thank you so much for doing this session with me. I also found it very helpful. So thank you for allowing me to record this session and you participating.
Thank you. Was it?